Here we are heading towards Old Durham Gardens, 1/4 of a mile away. Here we go, back again with another video, and today we're heading off to around Old Durham Gardens for a nice walk. And you can see little white objects flying in the air. It's the fluff from the weeds.
Fairies.
Fairies, it's the fairies from the weeds. It's the river fairies. So yes, it's a beautiful day, 28 degrees in Durham, 28 degrees in Durham. And today I'm still feeling a little sad after Sunderland threw away 2 points in the last 5 minutes of the match yesterday. And well, you know, I'm not a sore loser. I want to say well done to Queen's Park Rangers for drawing the game back and they're getting drawing a point away from the jaws of defeat. So here we are, heading off into Old Durham Gardens. Apparently it's quite nice around here. Find the shaded areas, nice areas. But yes, I have a couple of gripes today to do with the match yesterday. I'm going to show you a picture of Lyndon Gooch now, just after he gave away a free kick. So here we are in Durham Gardens, and look at all the apple trees down here. Look at all the apple trees. Have a wander around on this side. But yes, I'm going to show you a picture now of Lyndon Gooch. He gave away a free kick 3 minutes at the end of the match, and I forget the name of the lad who took the free kick. He scored the free kick, and I think you all also give the assist to the goalkeeper who scored the equalising goal. But watch where his hand is. His hand is grappling, as you can see right now. Got his hand around Lyndon Gooch's throat. Now, how on earth has a referee not seen that? How has nobody not seen that? That should have been a red card sent off. Then that goal wouldn't have been scored and he wouldn't have gotten an assist. And you tell me, am I completely wrong? Am I just completely, completely overlooking the things? Or should Lyndon Gooch, when he took his man down, got grappled by the throat, should that lad have been sent off? Should he have been sent off? I'm forgetting his name. So yes, his name was Chair. That's it. Chair got hold of Lyndon Gooch, ran by the throat, grappled him. And how was that not a red card? That is just typical Sunderland, not to get things going your way. I know we did fade towards the end of the game, and that's another bugbear of mine. Depth in the squad. The squad has no depth. KLD, Speakman, no, we don't have any depth. Ballard, unfortunately, and I do touch wood, I do hope he makes a speedy recovery, but he's gone to hospital. It does seem very unlikely that he will be fit for a long time. Ballard and also Ellis are the only players that we brought in this season. So typically, we've still got a League One side that only finished 5th in the league. So we need to make 4 or 5 proper quality signings in the Championship if we want to stay in this division. Yes, never mind thinking I'm being defeatist. We've unbeaten so far. If we pick up 1 or 2 injuries in this league with the squad we have, we'll be in free fall. I'm sorry, that's the way I see it. The squad is not strong enough. And Alex nearly needs to be knocking on Speakman's door. It is absolutely gorgeous down these gardens. As you can see over the top, people lying down, sunbathing, enjoying their weekend. I'm going to walk along to the end, see what it is. But again, to do with the side of sales and cards, there was 37,000 football fans there yesterday at the stadium. Like 37,000. We could have easily made 40,000. Easily made 40,000. That's all right. Very easily made 40,000 if the ticket office and if the people in charge of the sales pulled the finger out and look after these fans. A woman collapsed, I think it was, on Friday morning at the ticket office because of the heat. She was waiting in the queue 2 hours and she collapsed in the heat. They took her inside the ticket office and they give her a bit of water and they sent her on the way. Nobody even rang for an ambulance. But this is ridiculous. This is how we treat our fans at this club. You know, it's pathetic and it annoys life out of me. And yesterday, you seen the father and his daughter. He bought a season card for himself online and his daughter, and they were given seats miles apart from each other. So his daughter, who is roughly about 13-year-old, has got to sit completely somewhere different from the father. How can this possibly happen? This is pathetic. This club is run like an amateur football team, and I think some amateur football teams would be run better than Sunderland at this moment in time. This club seriously needs to get its finger pulled out. Seriously needs to have it pull its finger out. KLD, you need to take responsibility now of what's going on with this club. Speakman needs to get in there. The players to give Alex Neil a chance. You know, Alex Neil's doing his best as a Sunderland manager. He's doing a fantastic job, but he only has so many tools in his bag, and he needs to have a full bag of tools and needs to have that full bag to be equipped to stay in this league and, you know, push for a promotion place. We have, you know, we're almost there. We've got 11 good players, but one of them is injured now and out. So now we're down to just 10 decent players. So yes, I think if Sunderland don't bring any players in the transfer window next 2 weeks, we'll have a mountain to climb as well. Definitely, it's going to be all uphill this season. Down here, under the old bridge at Durham itself, a little, I don't know what little creek this is, but part of it's fell off. The cracks are definitely appearing. Hopefully the cracks don't start appearing in Sunderland Football Club to get some players in. Yes, definitely. So yes, at the top of those Durham gardens, behind there was a gated area, but inside they were doing a Shakespearean play, and you can go there on a Thursday, I think it was a Sunday, and you can have a walk around the garden, see the flowers, and every now and again possibly experience a Shakespearean play. There you go, for that kind of thing. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Need to go and find a bit of shade now. Heading over the rickety bridge towards Maiden Castle. But I've never known this river to be so shallow with the drought at this moment in time. People are walking along the riverbanks where normally you wouldn't even be able to go in. So yes, we need some rain. We do need a bit of rain, but at this moment in time, a lot of people just enjoying the sunshine and getting sunburned. Well, thank you, Terry, thank you. Not even back to the studio with Mad. Not even back to the studio with Mad. Never mind. We'll get that with the shirt on. There you go. There's the shirts there that are up. You know, you can win a shirt by the end of the season if you get the correct score and you win the tables and you get a point for every correct score of Sunderland League campaign. But yes, thank you, Terry, for welcoming me back to the studio. But I hope you get back safe and sound. It looks bloody lovely down there. It looks red hot, mine, doesn't it? But yes, so what's your thoughts on Lyndon Gooch being grappled by the throat? Is that a red card offence or is it not? Am I reading too much into this? But loads of people on social media are saying, how on earth has a referee and his lines people missed this, you know, missed opportunity, missed that what happened? Gooch being throttled by the throat by somebody. Should chair have been sent off? Now, in my opinion, you raise your hands, you grab hold of another player, that is a sending off, simple as it's a red card. It's not sour grapes, it's just a fact. If one of the Sunderland players grappled hold of someone's throat, you'd be thinking, yeah, it's going to be a red card. He got away with it. Whether the referee didn't say that one, I don't know how he didn't say that. I don't know how the Lions people didn't say that. I don't even know if any Sunderland players kicked off about it at the time because I was on the other end of the pitch. But for me, it is definitely a red card offence. Again, I want to say what Terry said. Well done, QPR. They fought the way back. Sunderland players got tired towards the end of the game. QPR players, you know, got a bit between the teeth. They really start forcing the play, pumping bodies into our box, and our tired players because we haven't got a strong squad. Luke O'Nien came on for Ballard, Danny Ballard. Only two players, the only two good quality players we brought in pre-season for me, Ellis Sims and Daniel Ballard. And Ballard looks like he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. He's in hospital. I don't know what happened. I never saw what happened. I know he went down for a long time, and I think he's going to be out for. I mean, we don't have much luck with injuries, Sunderland, but it could be out. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. He could be. Might not be that serious, but it did look bad. And Alex Neil said he's in hospital, and it doesn't look good. So there we go, we're short already in that department. And the one thing we said during the week, we played the 11 players during the week in that cup match, is that them 11 players are not good enough for the first team. They're not good enough for the first team. I get one or two squeeze in as a sub, but from starting 11, they're not good enough. And there we go. We've lost one of our influential backline defenders already. And who have we got to replace him? Luke going 9. He's not a centre-back. He does a job. You know, he does a job. Could be worse people going back there, but he's not a centre-back. Is Bailey right up to championship standard? We need to bring bodies in. We need to bring bodies in because you can come on here, you can twist all you like. And I do apologise for starters for not replying to everybody on the comments yesterday because I was a bit sad. I was really sad, and you may think I'm sad by being sad, but you know, it affected my night. It did. I was just like gutted. I was gutted for the majority of the night. I was, you know, you kind of, if you're winning 2-0 at half time, you let 2 goals in the second half, fair enough, but letting 2 goals in the 87th and 92 minutes, it is absolutely, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? You know, as football can be. And it just, I was just sick as a chip yesterday, sick as a chip. You know, people saying, stop twisting, Matt, stop twisting, only 3 games in. 3 games in, we should have really won 2 of those games, and we should have really had 9 points, to be fair. And if we lose players and don't bring players in, if Christian Speakman doesn't do his job and KLD doesn't back up Alex Neil, and the other owners don't back up Alex Neil, we could be in free fall. You know, I'm looking at the glass half full at this moment in time. We could half empty. We could be in free fall. We've lost one of our good players. Now we're down to 10 solid players. You know, imagine if we got another injury. It could happen any game. 3 games in, we got an injury already. So, touch wood, nobody gets injured. But we need to bring players in because we could be in free fall. You know, the players, we started good last season. We didn't rotate the squad last season. This season, we're not going to be able to rotate the squad because we don't have the players in. This is a failing. A failing from Speakman, a failing from KLD. I know we've got plenty of time here. We've got a week and a half or a week to sort this out. But we've got to bring players in, but we shouldn't be waiting until deadline day, last day, to bring these players in. For me, it stinks. It absolutely stinks of underachievement. You got 37,000 fans there yesterday. You could have easily gotten 40 in. If the ticket office and the sales department had their finger out, they could have easily gotten 40,000 people, bums on seats, and it would pay for the wages at the ticket office. If we're having a couple of late nights at the ticket office, they would pay all day long for the staff at the ticket office. It is pathetic. It is. It's a short sight. There's no vision at this club at this moment in time. There's no vision at all. It's just like, let's get by on a shoestring budget. And not just that, there's no respect and no sort of, you know, you got people waiting in that queue hours and hours. People who are in the 60s in that searing heat, it's pathetic. There's no, you know, they don't even have nobody high up didn't even thought, right, look at these people waiting in the queue. These are our Sunderland fans paying tickets to go and watch our game of football. Let's get some water out of these people in the stand. Let's get some sort of shelter up. Let's get some sort of, I don't know. You know, they should go out to the local Tesco's round the corner and board packs of water and hand them out to people waiting in the queue. 2 hours in that queue, in that heat. People collapsing, people walking away. And then when you finally get your season cards, father and a daughter, like Terry said, and it's not just that, I spoke to other people as well, parents, fathers and sons, who've bought tickets together. And you've got somebody 3 rows behind the kid. They're buying tickets together. How is this even happening? It stinks. It stinks. It is absolutely shocking organisation from our football club. You buy 2 cards together, a father and a son, or a father and a daughter, or whatever it is, a mother and a child, and they can't even sit in the same row. It's absolutely pathetic. There's only Sunderland can be run like this. And I'd never want to slag off my own club, but this is what this needs. Someone's got to speak up for the people out there. Someone's got to talk. Someone's got to put this out there. This has got to be put out there, and it's got to be sorted. It's got to be sorted. This could be from Stuart Donald and Metvin's days. This could be feeding through. But KLD's got to react. His team under KLD has got to be proactive. If Donald's fucked up this club big time by putting the way things are now with the ticket office and with the club shop and with season cards and all this, the respect for the fans, it's got to be brought back in. The fans are the club. The fans that buy these season cards, that pay for these tickets, pay for the owners' wages, pay for the footballers' wages, pay for all the staff's wages. They've got to sort this out. The issue's got to be sorted. KLD has got to sort this out as soon as possible. Fans have got to come first. I'm not particularly bothered about me, but when you hear about women collapsing in queues because of the heat, it is absolutely shocking. Right, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We've dropped 2 points yesterday. And one other thing, did we take off Ellis Sims too soon? Was he absolutely shattered? Or was he saving him for Sheffield United? Because if he was saving him for Sheffield United, then we've just thrown 2 points away. So hopefully lessons to be learned. It isn't the end of the world. If we beat Sheffield United on Wednesday, then, hopefully all is forgiven. Right, take care. God bless me. God go with you. And don't forget to subscribe. We've reached 14,900. Under another 115 kids. Yous who make the channel, not me. Not me. I'm just sitting here with a cap on. Normally not making much sense. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Take care. Bye. And watch that heat out there. 28 degrees today. Wear a cap.